later this afternoon, Russia takes on Cuba. Korea and Japan, the winner of this, will finish third in the World Volleyball Grand Prix titles. As we mentioned in the preview, Korea already has a win over Japan. That was way back in Suwon. And Chuck, despite winning that 3-0, Korea and Japan match up very nicely, don't they?
Well, they certainly do. They have similar weapons on offense, similar style on defense. They like to abandon the net at times, go back looking for the block, set up for the spike. Good serving teams. They're going to stress fundamentals here today. So look for a very, very close match. I wouldn't be surprised if Japan, playing in front of their home crowd, is able to reverse this match.
And there is Kim Hyung-sil, the Korean coach. Meanwhile, for Japan, they take a look at the Korean lineup. They'll rely heavily on number 15 and number 8, Chong So-yeon and Chung Sun-hee, respectively. Here comes the lineup for Japan. Asako Tajimi, she's the captain, and really, she's been a spark plug for Japan.
Well, yesterday, the little success that Japan did have playing Russia, she was able to spark it. She would come from a deep position, come up to the net. She had a couple spikes. She was digging very well. Her enthusiasm rubs off a lot of times onto the other Japanese girls.
Ikumi Ogake, coming into the Grand Prix, she was supposed to be the #1 attacker, but Miki Sasaki, we hadn't heard a lot about her before the Grand Prix. She's come on well.
She's come on, especially from that left-hand side where Ogake likes to hang out, but they're going to have to split some duty here. It'd be better for the team if they could each take a wing. Maybe Sasaki on the left, Ogake, look for her to come around circling to the right.
Nobuchika Kazuya, the Japanese coach, lambasting his team after a straight-set loss to Russia, put them through a practice drill immediately following that match. Japan came up with a much better effort against Cuba. I think he was relatively pleased with the way Japan played despite losing in straight sets. They maxed out in terms of potential.
I think they did. I think it's a young team. They haven't been together a whole long time, and then they got the World Volleyball Championships coming up next year, which they could be involved in. So I think the future is promising for Japanese volleyball and Korean.
So Japan looking to finish third in the World Volleyball Grand Prix to duplicate their effort of their university counterparts. Japan got a bronze medal in the ongoing World University Games now taking place in Italy. There's Ikumi Ogake coming from the wing. Japan gets the early side out. Back setter Yuka Egoshi on the serve. Kang Hee-mi goes over to Koo Min-jung, who's immediately snuffed out by Ogake.
Team blocking very good that time by the Japanese girls. They move Eto, number 2, over there to that left wing. She slides up and fills in the void.
Deep serve. Kang, quick back set. And again, Koo Min-jung turned away by Ogake, who's got her number early.
Yeah, Ogake went over there with the intention of spiking. However, the ball came over the net, 50-50 ball. She was able to get a hand up there and swat it back down.
Egoshi's third serve goes wide, but Japan up 2-0. Let's set the stage in terms of prize money. Winner of this finishes third, $55,000 U.S. on the line. Finishing fourth in the WVGP gets you $25,000 U.S. Big financial incentive at stake here. But really, it's the rivalry between these two teams. Great shot, but it goes long, and that went clean.
I think they're saying it's in now. Tajimi doing a little dance.
Referee today, Dean Turner, along with Thomas Blue, saying that was touched by Korea. Back it goes Japan's way. Spike serve coming up from Ogake. A bullet to the backcourt. Back set. Japan has that blanketed nicely. Now the free ball gets played. Sasaki. And into the middle, Onuki feeds Tajimi.
Well, Tajimi that time gets it. Watch this little set here. Gets it over to Ito on the short set. They're able to find the space between those two Korean blockers. Again, Japan has a little bit of a height differential advantage against Korea, so that could be a factor as the match wears on.
Average height for the Japanese squad, 180 centimeters. For Korea, 178. Kim Hyung-sil calls a timeout very early. I'm not sure he likes the trend.
Well, he couldn't. Already 3-4-0, and the match just started. They look a little bit listless, the Korean team. Not blocking very well, and that's very, very important.
Also, it looks like Japan came out gunning for the quick set that Korea likes to play so often. They've really nullified the efforts of Kang Hee-mi, number 3, the setter, who's so critical to the success of Korea.
Oh, she certainly is. And just look at the enthusiasm. You can just see it looking at it here, is that the Japanese girl is very up for this game.
Ogake spike serve once again, back into the middle. And a ball is just able to be slapped away in the middle. That was Ado who did the deed.
Little 50-50 ball we see there, and Ado getting the best of it. Looked like the Korean girl didn't even go up with any offense in mind. She went up to block.
So Japan now on top 4-0. Kumin Jung again turned away. Korea will load up once again. Free ball gets played. Sasaki had to dive from tight off the net. And a big shot cross court. Tough angle for Sasaki, but she does it. And we'll get the technical timeout now. Japan all over Korea early as we step away. They lead at 5-0. We're back to the World Hall after this. 5-0 as we return live to the World Hall. There's the Korean lineup. They go deep. No one player really outstanding, but you were saying they need to get Chung So-yeon into it.
Yeah, Chung So-yeon is their spark plug. She's the only one that can hit the world-class level, and she can do it from either side. They'll even bring her to the middle. And they also need to get Chung Soon-hae involved in this play, too. She can block, and she can also come at you from the spike, too.
So Ogake once again, and that's an ace right on the line. Beautiful serve from Ikumi Ogake.
Watch this. Big jump serve. Don't know if she intended that, but here it goes left. You can see as it leaves her hand, painting that left sideline. And just leaving it.
That's inside. Plenty of room for Ogake. Korea's got to cover up. She goes long, but it's all Japan in the early going. 6-0 over Korea.
So what Korea needs to do now, first of all, establish that service game, and they're going to make a substitute right now. They're going to bring in Jung Yoon-sun.
You go back to that match that Korea won against Japan in Suwon to open up the World Volleyball Grand Prix. That was the first pool played. It was Korea that got out in front early. Ado dummying. They go back for Sasaki down the side. Now it's going to be a free one. Quickly off the net, Onuki doing a great job to keep it in play. Tajimi free ball. Kong goes over for Chung Soon-hee, and she gets into the act.
That's what they needed to do. Okay, they spring her wide left there. They have the bookends. They've got Chang over there on that right-hand side. Look for him to go left a lot, though, and look for these two girls to switch.
Onuki for Sasaki. That's blocked. Korea keeps it going. Kong Hee-mi elects to play a second hit. That's wildly out.
Well, two blockers right in her face. I don't think she really realized that until she got up in the air. She looked for a place to direct it, and unfortunately, court doesn't go all the way to the grandstand, Sean.
Kong quickly for Chung So-yeon. That's her first attack, but Japan up for the challenge. For Chung, hey, she's 2 for 2 on the side.
Settling down a little bit now, Korea, after the initial 6-point deficit. They can run Chung to that left-hand side until Japan covers up, and then they can bring Chang from the right.
Korea keeps it. Kong the other way. Great back set. That was for Kim Nam-soon, the captain of the Korean squad.
Well, now, if we can get her established in the middle there, they'll really be working. That's three sides. They've got Kim in the middle. They've got Chang on the right. They got Chang on the left.
Side out. So back it goes Japan's way, up 6-2, and you can feel the intensity between these two teams. Japan does not want to be embarrassed in front of their home crowd here at the World Hall in Kobe. Sasaki into the middle. Kong from way out of position gets it up for Chung Soon-hee. That looked to go through clean.
Go through clean, a little bit wide to the right there.
So now Japan up by 5, 8-0. Flat serve. Kim Nam-soon takes a short ball. Sasaki the touch, but Korea's got 4 women inside the attack line. Kong Hee-mi, little quick give-and-go action with Chung So-yeon.
Yeah, Chung smart when she had the Japanese girls up in the air instead of going cross-court, and the opening was there. She just dinks it over the top of them.
Over for Sasaki. Dart from her, handled by Korea. Over for Chung. Big shot, but she is turned away. Oh, and that will drop outside for a point. So Japan not able to turn the trick on the block.
Well, they certainly had the blockers there. They had their number 1 blocker there, number 6, Igoshi, along with Ito.
Over for Sasaki. She represents the entire Japanese attack to this point. Chung Soon-hee. So Japan makes the adjustment. Sasaki doing it on both the offensive and defensive end.
Okay, that time they swing up number 3, Anuki, to help with the blocking. She's able to get up and get a hand in the way.
Pushed over for Chung. Rejected by Japan. Korea one more time. That's Kumin Jung, a ball redirected inside.
Nice job by Korea switching directions that time. They saw they were getting snuffed on that left-hand side. They bring it right back to the opposite side and able to score.
And a high floating serve that is just now starting to land. Kong over for Jung Un-sun. But Japan says no to that kill from Jung.
Well, she didn't make up her mind what to do, and then eventually the Japanese girl saw that she didn't have time for the spike and just got their hands in the way.
Make it another ace. How about that? Onuki, the setter, into the act. That's Japan's second ace here, and we're still early in set one.
Japan already serving a lot better than they did yesterday and the day before.
Jung missing that one, but it goes wide, so a side-out. Kim Hung-sil, the Korean coach, throughout the Grand Prix, he has expressed concern at the way his Korean team has received serve, and you can see why here.
Yeah, that's the weakness of their game, that and maybe they don't have much firepower when it comes to spiking.
Han Il-young into the game, the left-hander. Keeps it over on that left side. Quick set into the middle. Korea slow to defend. It'll be Jung. Goes long, and I don't think it was touched by Japan, so make it a side out.
Celebration stop abruptly for Korea. Park thought she had that one.
Short serve that time. Jung dummies. They go the other way. Park Soo-jung.
Park Soo-jung stepping up in the crevice there, able to find the gap on the other side. Korea working the right and left nicely now.
Pushed over for Naomi Ato. Kong for Jung. Great shot from the spry Jung Un-sun.
Korea able to, they're rotating girls left and right over there. That time they bring number 4 Jung Un-sun up from her middle position over to the left, and they swing Chung Soon-hai, number 8, over to the middle. Nice bit of replacement volleyball going on. Strategy by Korea.
Touch shot. Korea covers that well. Now it's Jung again. Japan keeps it going. Onuki off the net for Ogake. Blocked outside. Chang So-yun couldn't handle the heat. Delivered by Ikumi Ogake.
Ogake just fired on all cylinders of that one.
So now Japan up by 5 at 9-4. Touch set. Chang So-yun. And she gets her first successful attack today. Chang So-yun, she goes right, hits left.
That's right, and more importantly, they're establishing that middle ground right there. And what that does, that forces the Japanese blockers to follow, to move laterally on the court, which will create some more space in the back.
That's Sasaki down the side. Little white comet delivered off the hand of number 13, Miki Sasaki.
Well, torching the tarmac with that one. Sasaki on that left-hand side.
Once again, Chang So-yun. Japan plays this off the net. Free one now for the Koreans. They had Chang, but they go the other way for Chung Sun-hee. Onuki back setting for the captain, Tajimi. Korea must scramble now at the net. Chang not in position for a kill. Plays a dink. And to the backcourt. Oh, Korea completely confused on defense.
They sure
now
were.
Make it 10-4.
They sure were. They moved everybody up, as we can see right here, getting through the block.
Japan leads it by 6. We'll return. Japan in control as we return to the World Hall here in Kobe, Japan. Live action. Kim Hyung-sil. He's got now his attackers working, Chung Sun-hee and Chang So-yun, but he's got a little problem on defense.
Yes, he does. Korea all through this tournament has not been receiving the serve very well. If they don't get that critical first touch, it's going to be long afternoon for them. And Japan, remember, is a good, real speedy serving side.
To further illustrate, Japan already has 2 aces. Balls that dropped cleanly weren't even touched. Oh, a rocket off the hand of Chung Sun-hee.
Well, that's as good as it's going to get for them. That was a perfect set, nice and short up in her danger zone, and she's able to pound that one down.
Kim Nam-soon back into the game. Han In-young, 175 centimeters, will take a seat. So Kim Hyung-sil going with his bigger lineup. Little touch shot, and you see how Korea must scramble on defense. Now they're able to work it there, but only because of the dig save from the backcourt.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot more than individual effort. These touches are going to have to be purposeful, and they're going to have an aim about them. But right now they're just digging things out.
Push back, big shot. Korea digs it out. Kim Nam-soon turned away. Korea gets another shot at it the other way. Chung Sun-hee. And that will go back to Korea. Was touched by the Japanese blocking. Oh, no. Now being overruled.
Yeah, I think the linesman had his flag up. No hand going over the top of it to indicate a touch. So the referee's going to follow what the linesman says.
Dean Turner, referee from Canberra, Australia, on the call today.
Here comes Kamuri, and I was going to say serving specialist. She'll be in there for one rotation. Side out to Korea.
Now you see Yoon Yeon Kyung come into the game for Chong So-yeon. Wonder what Kim Hyung-sil is thinking there. He takes his best attacker really out of the game.
Well, imagine what he's thinking is he's going to key on defense for a rotation or two. Maybe give number 15 Cheng a little talking to over there too. She's not really in the match right now. She's had one kill.
Well-directed touch shot that time from Chung Sun-hee. She saw the backcourt was open. Kumi Kimura out of position to defend. Push back for Sasaki. A step late in getting there. Now Kong goes back for Chung Sun-hee, who's attacked well. Japan rebuffs that one twice in a row. They stop Korea at the net.
Great quickness at the net by the Japanese girls as we look at again. Number 9 trying to go side to side. Nothing doing, says number 6 Agoshi.
Kong, quick set. Japan not up in time. Kim Nam-soon gets a little laser beam going.
Interesting anticipation by the Japanese team. They're dividing the net into halves, and they're leaving 2 girls in the back middle to retrieve.
Ball that creeps over to the Korean side of the net. Kim Nam-soon boldly struck, touch shot.
Well, we'll see a lot of these kind of shots, especially between these two teams, as opposed to teams like, say, Cuba or Russia. Both these teams are finesse teams.
Nobuchika Kazuya calling timeout. Seems his front court now lapsing on defense.
Well, they get off to the quick start, 6-0, and now it's something like, what, 9-5, 10-5, something like that. So there has been a definite lull in their game. And a lot of times teams take 5 or 6 points to warm up. I think that's certainly the case with Korea. They played much too well to get blown off the court by anybody.
Korea trying to improve on their best ever performance in the WVGP. Back in 1994, they finished 4th. With a win here today, they'd have their best ever finished at 3rd.
And, of course, bragging rights to the best team currently in Asia. Now, of course, these things can change. A month from now, we could have an opposite order.
Officially speaking, Korea is the Asian champion. They won it back in 1994 here in Japan at Hiroshima. Japan will host the 1998 World Championships. See a great shot there from Yuka Egoshi, who's usually found in the backcourt. And the quick attack launched again. Kim Nam-soon having herself a fine set number 1. Korea within 3, and they have the serve.
And more importantly, she's opened up that middle for the Korean girls. Instead of just being fairly much one-dimensional from the wings, they give some power focus in the middle.
Over for Ogake, a bullet handled nicely by Yoo Yeon Kyung. Spinning over, Jung Eun-sun. She torches a ball, and it drops outside.
And this is a strategy the Japanese using time after time on that left side, the double block, and they've been burned on it because their blockers are too much to the side. You have to move over a step. Makes them beat you going down straight down the sidelines. Very difficult shot to make.
You can see Ogake waiting for the set. And then she launches the guided missile to the far corner.
She's got time enough to operate. She's lethal, as we saw there, that cross-court shot.
8-0 back into the game. So Nobuchika Kazuya adds a little height and muscle to his front court. The back set, they try and feed Park Soo-jung, and I think Thomas Blue calling Ogake on the net.
Yeah, she was a little bit too exuberant that time. Got up, caught the net as she was going up with her forearm.
So a couple of side outs. 2-point edge now for the Japanese. At one point, they led it by 6. And how about this? Korea brings their best attacker back onto the floor, Chung So-yeon.
Get her to reestablish herself on that left-hand side.
Nice shot that time, but Ogake pushing it through 2 Korean blockers to get the side out.
There's Ogake, nice dummy to the left of her.
Kong over for Jung, who spins over from the middle. Asako Tajimi turns it around on a second hit. Oh, the veteran play.
Yeah, Tajimi taking something that is really nothing and making a lot out of it that time. Ball, 50-50 ball. She's the first one up.
And an ace. That right on the line. Ikumi Ogake has her second ace of the day.
Well, Ogake's certainly the player of the match right now. Look at the ball dip. After 2 fairly disappointing matches against the Russians and the Cubans, she's coming up big now.
She'll try and do it again into the middle. That ball nearly dropping on the floor, and it goes wide. So now 13-8, and Japan has piled up the points quickly here since coming out the technical timeout. 3 quick ones, and they're within 2 of taking set 1. Chung So-yeon tries the quick dump. Japan covers that well. Japan now with 4 women inside the attack line. Sasaki dug out by Yu-yeon Kyung. And that goes long, untouched by Japan, and they have a set point.
Well, that time number 4 setting up a little bit too far from the attack line. That's Jung Yu-sun.
Ogake deep serve. Kong forced to turn it around. Quick set. Chung So-yeon eats up the ball from Kong Hee-mi.
Having no luck on that left-hand side, mainly because she wasn't allowed to touch the ball. They couldn't get it to her, so she just scoots over to the middle and gets the kill.
Serving it will be Jung Eun-sun, 24-year-old, 177 centimeters. Kong pushing it across the width of the court. And then she plays the free ball. Onuki goes over for Sasaki, and that's right on the line.
Well, a little bit of confusion there. Sasaki shaking her head. She thought the girl behind her was going to get it. She thought Ogake was going to come up with it, but let it fall.
Jung, the high floater. 8-0 dummies, but they go the other way for Sasaki. Great dig by Jung, the only woman in the backcourt for Korea. Block, smack down. Korea twice spanking that ball, getting another point. Tenacious to close within 4.
First touch, very important there. They noticed that the Japanese girls had marched up to the net. They just get it over the top of them.
Ado again, dummies. They go back inside. The digging now for Korea has really stepped up in quality. Sasaki down the... She goes into the middle. Sasaki, who usually takes the ball down the left side, goes the other way with it to get Japan the side out.
Very important for Japan to establish dual weapons this first set, which they're doing. Sasaki quiet for a little while, coming to life the last couple points.
A ball that was dumped by Korea. Now it's Sasaki. She had a chance to finish it off. Chung Sun-hee, and that finds its way through.
Well, unlucky there for Japan. The block was established pretty well there. I think what it did is it hit a forearm and it hit the top part of the thigh of the Japanese girl. Goes right into the net.
That's Sasaki. Korea stays at the net. Kim Nam-soon bumps it up over for Chung Sun-hee. Ball too tight to the net. She can only dink it. Couple of free ones now. Korea will go over for Chung Sun-hee, who adjusts in midair. That ball may have been heading out. Japan played it. Little joust at the net. Back setting for Tajimi. Tries to play a shot into the corner. They go over for Kim Nam-soon off Japan hands, but they keep it alive. That's Sasaki. Best point of the match thus far, regardless of what happens. In the middle, oh, another dig to extend it. Naomi Ado back inside. What a war Japan and Korea are waging here.
Well, this is what we expected against two teams that play similar type games. A lot of finesse, a lot of power involved, too. They're not taking anything off the ball. Great point.
Set point number 3 for Japan. Ado, flat serve. Kong Hee-mi, the quick set. Japan blocks. The good hand from Onuki. Chung So-yeon pushing it over for Chung. Didn't get everything on that ball. And it goes into the net. And that will do it. 15-10. Japan draws first blood.
Excellent first set, Sean.
Set 2 action when we return. We'll be live at the World Hall. Stay with us on ESPN. Japan and Korea. What is Korea going to need to do that they didn't do in set number?
Time in the United States.
Have you heard an explanation of why she was taken to that hospital? It's our understanding that it was not the closest hospital to the accident scene.
I don't know, but I have to say I have great confidence in the emergency procedures of the French rescue teams. They probably brought her here because they figured it was right near the Seine River, and they could shoot right down the quay and get here very quickly. It wouldn't take more than 5 minutes in an ambulance to get here at that hour of the morning on those roads.
Do we know where in the car she was riding?
We don't know. I don't know anyway, but...
More than the others, but the problem is they're going to have to make it work for them. Pick and choose their spots.
Japan has already improved on their previous encounter with Korea. Korea taking them out in straight sets. That was in Suwon, South Korea. We are in Kobe, Japan now before its home crowd. Kumin Jung, the touch shot. Asako Tajimi with Yuka Egoshi. Well, stonewalls that one.
That's the second time Kumin Jung has tried that little delicate touch shot, and it's not fooling anybody.
Minoka Onuki into the net. So a side out. Japan on top, 1-0. Park Soo-jung will serve. 25-year-old plays for Honam Oil in the Korean League. Big shot. Oh, what a bullet off the hand of Tajimi, the captain.
But Tajimi having a pretty good game last game. Here we go. Oh, circling around. Nice dumming all the way around. Did a good job of hiding her coming from behind.
Yuka Egoshi was the one doing the decoying there for Japan. Chung So-yeon, and she misses wide, untouched by Korea. She wanted to call, no, says Dean Winter.
Yeah, well, she's not going to get any breaks. What Korea's going to have to do now is they're going to have to start, there we go. A lot better reception of service, as we see right there. But the first two were very poor.
Asako Tajimi, rejected by Kumin Jung.
Stamp it, send it. Kumin Jung that time, looking big.
Actually, Kumin Jung sent that ball outside, so it stays with Japan now on top 3-0. That's Ku inside, and a call on the net, says Thomas Blue. He's calling that against Japan.
Yeah, Nuki looked like she tried to take the ball off the net, but her hands went underneath, and she made contact with the bottom cord.
Quick set for Naomi Ito. She's explosive off the quick attack.
Now, Ito is the tallest girl on the court, and she loves to work that left-hand side there, although she doesn't strike as much as Agaki, but she certainly has the leaping ability.
Chung So-yeon meets a trio of blockers from Japan, swatting that one down.
All coming together now for Japan, led by Ito that time in the middle.
Over for Jung. That's dug out. Korea must try again. Now Chung So-yeon, the dump shot. She fools Naomi Ito. Ito was looking to block a hard hit ball. Chang goes touch.
We haven't really seen Chang throw everything that she's got at the Japanese girl. She's using an assortment of touches right now. We're going to have a little bit of a timeout. Substitution.
Kong Mi-sun, the 26-year-old from Hyungkook Insurance, into the game.
Well, that's my favorite team in Korea.
Spurning Tobacco and Ginseng, Chuck Schreiner in favor of Hyungkook Insurance.
Unfickle.
Jung In-sun supplying at that time for Korea. This is Kong on the serve. Naomi Ito will dummy. They go inside for Sasaki, and a ball that drops in. Korea didn't have the front court covered at all.
No, and taking a nap over there on that left-hand side, the two Korean blockers, and paying for it dearly. Standing way too far away from the net.
Chung So-yeon sends the ball inside. You can see now Japan deploying a digger back inside to handle the shot from Chung So-yeon.
Yeah, that's not showing much respect for the Korean attack, really.
Park Soo-jung favors the right shoulder. Will step away and return. Japan on top in set number 2, 5-1. We're back at the World Hall where we are live for our coverage of the World Volleyball Grand Prix. Japan in control here, already up 1 set. They lead it 5-1. Korea, though, has really fallen off defensively. The front court left uncovered completely.
Well, they'll play good for a couple points and then just go on a nap or a walkabout for 5 or 6 points, and you can't win and do that. You saw the stats up there reflecting the digs. Really not one dimension of their game if they're playing up to their capabilities.
Dean Turner calling Japan on the net, so Korea does work the side out. Kim Nam-soon has probably been Korea's strongest player here.
Well, she has. You know, in the absence of number 15, Chang Soo-yeon, that's the girl that we expect to do a lot of the brunt of the attacking anyway.
She is substituted out as Chang for the second time. Yoo-yeon Kyung into the game.
Trying to inject some defense into this.
You can hear Kim Hyung-sil having a quiet chat with Chung So-yeon on the sidelines. That's Jung. And she twists one on a sharp angle. Miki Sasaki not able to do much with it.
Well, Jung lets go that time. Instead of using that little touch shot that wasn't fooling anybody, she lets loose and good effect.
The quick set, Naomi Ito snuffed by Jung.
Yeah, that's what happens sometimes. You get a girl on a roll, and here she comes over. Ito able to evade that number 10 blocker, Park, but running into Jung. Steel curtain.
Sasaki goes up. Tajimi plays the free ball. Naomi Ito, and with 5 Korean women in the vicinity, Naomi Ito bravely plays the dink shot.
Well, both teams playing a little bit of pity-pat right there. Japan getting the best of it through Ito. Tallest girl on the court, so one would expect her to blast it.
And she ruins her good work by sending a ball into the net on the serve. So side out, Korea back within 2. Yuka Egoshi. Surprising to see her go on the attack. She took a quick one from Onuki.
She tried it a couple times yesterday against Russia, and wasn't real successful about it. But, you know, when you don't have somebody 6'2 or 6'3 at the net, you see a lot more daylight, and that's what's happening.
Naomi Ito couldn't handle the hot job laid down by Koo-min Jung.
So here we go up. And across, nice little dummy. Number 2 hitting the cross-court smash.
Onuki twists around. Not much on it from Sasaki. And the block inside. Koo-min Jung starting to deal some heat from the left.
Yes, she is. First it was Jung Yoon-sun. Now Koo-min Jung able to snuff out the Japanese rally. Now we're getting into an interesting game of side-out volleyball. The Asians are probably the most famous for.
The quick set, Onuki, and Yuka Egoshi mistiming her leap.
So suddenly the momentum of the game changing a little bit.
We are tied now at 5-all. Nice 4-point run by the Koreans. Onuki over for Ogake, who's been quiet here in set 2. This is Koo-min Jung again. Japan has to scramble. Back setting for Ogake. Dug out by Korea once again. Korea now really tightening up on defense. Will be Ogake for a second time. That play touch off the hand. Ogake with a ball that just catching the fingertips of the Korean blocker.
Well, she's staying on that left-hand side, and she's able to get one over the top of the blockers. And as the rebound comes off the top hand of the receiver in the back.
But Japan now having to work much harder on every point. That's Kim Nam-soon going the other way with it. You can see that ball tailing off the side of her right hand.
A little bit of a swerve to it. The Japanese defender back there couldn't decide whether to bump it or set it. In the end, I don't even think she got a hand on it.
Chung So-yeon back into the game. So Kim Hyung-sil perhaps sniffing a turnaround by the Korean team. Onuki tight off the net. Ogake, tough angle. Korea covers that well. Koo-min Jung dug that one out. Chung So-yeon plays the free ball. Spike not there. Tajimi tries to make Korea pay. Korea now will load up. Koo-min Jung. Oh, she pancakes the ball over to the left side.
A great play by number 2, Koo-min Jung. I'll tell you, that time, watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4 Japanese girls in the vicinity and able to thread it through them.
Serving, Park Soo-jung. Didn't look like the quick set was going to get there, but Onuki working it with Yuka Goshi on the right side.
Well, this is what I'm surprised the Japanese aren't employing this more with the soft hands they have with Onuki, one of the best setters in the tournament.
So now Japan has the serve, down by 1. Push it over for Koo Min-jung, blocked, and then a misplay over on the right side. That was a ball that should have been handled much better by Jung Eun-sun.
Yeah, she was rocking back on her heels, never able to get control of her own body.
Kang Eun-mi. Now it'll be Japan, the back set. And a ball that just failed to clear the net. Naomi Ito sprawled out to save it. Didn't work.
Now this is settling down into a chess match now, Sean.
Much tighter set number 2. Set number 1, Japan led it all the way. Never really in trouble. That's Ogake. No chance at all.
Ogake finally having some success going out left line. That's nice to see. Before she was reduced to basically every shot going cross court. Accuracy much better today.
Good looking spike serve from Ogake. That's Jung. Jung dents the arm. Japan can't handle it on the block.
A little bit too much heat on that one. Able to get the hands up, but that's about all.
Quick set the other way for Tajimi, repelled by Jung Eun-sun.
Well, Tajimi going to the well once too often. She tried that circle play again. That time the blocker there to meet her.
See Tajimi calling the defensive alignment for Japan. Touch shot there by Chong So-yeon. They go the other way for Jung Eun-sun. Interesting, they're going away from Chong. That's Kim Nam-soon all the way across from the right-hand side. She rockets one into the far corner.
They've got a couple hot hands right now. They want to take advantage of them. They got Kim Nam-soon on a roll, and number 2, Koo Min-jung, has also contributed a lot to the Korean attack and their comeback. Seems like they're using Chang, number 15, just basically as a decoy and a blocker, Sean.
Taking a look at the statistics. Successful attacks for the Japanese, 25. Korea, though, has turned it around, 29 for 39%. Japan continues to outblock for winners, though.
About 2-1, and the attacking, as we might see, none of these teams are going to have very high percentages of attacks. We've seen Cuba and Russia have mark-off numbers like 55, 65% in some sets. Look for the spiking successes to hover around 35, 40% at the most for these two teams.
With the most important statistic, Japan already has 1 set under their belt and still very much anyone's set here in number 2. Ball swatted away by Chong. Japan will get another crack at it, and a call on the net.
It's the antenna time there for Ogake. Yeah, he's pointing to the antenna.
So Korea with a little 3-point cushion. So Japan now struggling to attack. Onuki gonna have to tighten up on the sets. There she goes, getting one for Asako Tajimi, who goes wide. That's not Onuki's fault.
No, it's not. Great set. Tajimi just totally missed that one.
We take the technical timeout. Korea on top, 10-6. Back in a moment. Prix, Japan and Korea locked in a struggle, battling for 3rd spot. A little later on this afternoon, Russia against Cuba. We'll have both matches for you here on ESPN. 10-6 here in the second set. Japan in a little bit of a rut.
Yeah, they are. What's happening? Korea's really picked their game up. They're receiving the serve a little bit better. They're fighting everything at the net. They're blocking a little bit better.
Onuki over for Sasaki. Solo block that time from Kim Nam-soon. The quick set from Kang Mi-sun off the bench. That'll be Sasaki loading up for a second time. Korea able to dig it out and blast it at the net. Jung Eun-sun turned away at the door by Naomi Ito.
Ito doing a fine job of blocking here. Oh, textbook form that time. Arms extended, eyes looking straight ahead.
So the captain serving for Japan, Asako Tajimi. And a deep shot. Oh, acres of space available in the Japanese backcourt. Kim Nam-soon taking full advantage.
Now that's a good exploitation measure by the Koreans to take over the space in that back side there, back right. Surprised they haven't employed it before.
That's Sasaki. Japan now starting to get a little one-dimensional in their attack, Chuck, going to Sasaki again and again.
That's right, Sasaki or Ogaki from the wings, and that's about it the last 5 or 6 points.
Finger roll job from Onuki, the setter. Now it's Kim Nam-soon. She's got time to load up off Japanese fingertips. Touch shot by Naomi Ito. Going to be a little joust at the net. Jung wins that one. Now over for Sasaki into the middle. Korea struggles to keep it going. Great work by Kumin Jung to keep it alive for Korea. Free ball for the Japanese. Second hit. Korea ready for it. Onuki now. Quick set in the middle. Nothing stopping Naomi Ito.
Ito coming up big that time. What we were just alluding to, Sean, Japan needs to establish something in the middle instead of just being so one-dimensional from the wings. There they do it with Ito, and she's got the height and the leaping ability to do it.
Big rally there for the Japanese. That's Kim Nam-soon. Blocked. Now she'll set over for Jung. Touch shot. Jung Un-sun. Crafty play. She knew that Japan only had 2 women in the front court.
That's right, and then you can see her eyeball there jumps, getting them up in the air and just gliding it over the top of their fingertips.
Kaneko Amura, 184 centimeters, plays for Dai in the Japan League. She comes into the game.
Trying to get some help at the net on the blocks there.
Touch set, but then Onuki blocking Kaneko Omura. No one there to take it for the quick attack. That's an easy point for Korea, now 11-6.
Well, the play calling for Omura to circle back behind Onuki. She was blocked out, though.
Now she gets it going with Omura, who plays one off the net. It's Kim Nam-soon blocked. Korea keeps it going. They're crowded in now around that attack line. One-handed set. Tajimi, this is a free one. Korea with a chance to go up 12-6 down the side. Saved by Japan. Now it's going to be Tajimi. That's dug out, but a ball swatted down like taking jars off the shelf. Sasaki.
Sasaki doing a good job getting elevated up in the air and just palming that ball down behind the blockers.
Japan a short serve. Over for Kumin Jung. Deep ball. And that right on the line, so make it another side out.
Well, claiming that she didn't touch it. See what the decision is here. We're going to have another substitution for Korea in the meantime.
Han In-young comes into the game. Kim Nam-soon, the captain, takes a seat. Han will serve.
Well, the left-hander are going to bring her just for a different look. Sometimes when the left-handers serve, the ball will kind of swerve into the receiver. Although Japan, one of the better service returners of this tournament.
Nobuchika Kazuya in the press conference following the both the Cuba and Russia match said he did like the way they returned the serve against the hot-hitting Western-oriented teams. There's Yuka Egoshi momentarily on the bench. That's back for Ogake. Touch shot. Korea, though, tightening the screws defensively. And as I say that, a ball drops into the middle. Ogake finds the hole.
Well, the Korean girls dropping off the net, only had 2 there, and then everybody else spread out in no particular formation.
There's Kumin Jung, not much on that ball. Ado nearly fooled. Blocked, but it stays inside. A couple of bump sets now from Japan. Over it goes into the middle. And then no one there in the backcourt. And you wondered when Korea was going to get burned on that.
Well, it's about the second time that's happened to them, but what we're seeing now is Korea's got a little bit of confidence in the game. They're going to inch up to the net when they can, so it's possible that they will get caught flat-footed occasionally. Still a little bit in control of this match, though, although things can turn quick.
Tight second set. This timeout called by Kim Hyung-sil. See, not a lot to choose from attack-wise.
Well, both these teams are going to come at you, but remember, both teams are very good at blocking on defense. And remember, they're about the same height. We don't have the big height discrepancies that we had yesterday and the day before when both these teams played Russia and Cuba. So things are pretty much even around that. And then when that happens, you're going to see percentages go down as far as kills.
So a lot of ebb and flow here to the match between Japan and Korea, and it's looking more and more like this one may go down to the wire.
Well, everybody's been predicting 5 sets. I think, well, we won't mention our little bets, Sean, but we'll see if it comes true.
Back set that time. And they work it for Park Soo-jung, who'd really been missing in action throughout most of this match.
Well, she knows that number 14 there, the Japanese girl, Omura, backed up from the net just a little bit, giving the space for that ball to fall in.
That's Ogake down the side. Park forced to play it. Couldn't handle it. Great shot that time.
Well, that just rocked number 17 there as you see her get up. The Korean girl, Han In-jung.
Her 8th successful attack today. Ikumi Ogake, the substitute. Omura to serve. That goes long. So Japan having some difficulties eating into the 4-point lead.
Yeah, they're going to get number 14 off. They're going to get Omura off and probably bring back Tajimi.
But a nice sequence there for Kaneko Omura. We'll see more of her in set number 3. That's Ogake. And a duo of defenders, Chung So-yun and Kong Mi-sun, slam the door.
Yeah, Chang's starting to have a lot of success on that left side block over there. They're using her primarily to the left.
Deep serve, misplayed by Yuka Egoshi. There's another mental lapse. So now Korea within striking distance at 13-7.
Watch this. Egoshi, for some reason, elects to take the ball on the side.
First ace of the day for Korea. There's Ogake, little joust to the net. Korea keeps it going. No one there seemed to want to take it. Tough shot off the net. So Korea benefits from that. Free ball for them. Touch shot. Oh, great play that time from Kong Mi-sun. She saw a little space and took it.
Well, Japan had the advantage going there on that free ball. They didn't do anything with it at all, absolutely nothing, and just sent it back free just the way they received it. You can only do that for so long.
Set point now for the Koreans at 14-7. Ogake swings over from the middle. Great bump set that time. Jung Eun-sun handles the ball from Ogake. Really saves that one, and Korea takes the second set, 15-7.
Well, just about the same as the first set, actually. Korea going out and dominating right from the word go, getting a little bit of a lead. Japan trying to play catch-up, make it close to the beginning, but nothing doing. Big blocking there on the part of Korea.
Korea plays much better defensively, and they earn set number 2, the third set, in a moment. All in Kobe, Japan. Japan against Korea, their arch rival. The Koreans taking set number 2. Japan took set number 1, 15-10. We're tied. Set number 3. Defensively, Korea made adjustments in the second set, didn't they?
Yeah, they sure did. They blocked off Japan's attack from the wings, and so Sasaki and Ogake were forced to the middle. And then about halfway through that second set, Korea started covering the middle very well. Japan trying to play a game of cat and mouse and not working.
Remember, the winner of this takes $55,000 US and finishes 3rd in the World Volleyball Grand Prix Finals. Stay with us here on ESPN all afternoon. Cuba against Russia. That to decide the finals. The champion of the World Volleyball Grand Prix. $260,000 on the line for the winner of that match. Nice payday for the winner of Cuba-Russia.
Makes it worthwhile to get out of bed.
Absolutely. So Korea and Japan taking the court here in a match that's looking more and more like it's going to go all the way. 5 sets. Kong Mi-sun, number 13 for Korea. 26-year-old, 175 centimeters. She will serve to lead off set number 3 for Korea. This match almost a polar opposite of the previous encounter between Japan and Korea. Korea dominating that one in Suwon, winning it in straight sets. But a real tussle on her hands here at the World Hall. Onuki pushing it over for Ogake, and she is immediately rejected by Kim Nam-soon.
Well, what Ogake needs to do is set up a little bit closer to the net. She can't, she's not like Artemanova where she can do these launching takeoffs.
Artemanova, the big Russian attacker. You'll see her in action later this afternoon. And a ball that goes long. Looked like it got through clean. No, now Dean Turner is saying that that was touched by Korea. So back it goes Japan's way. Shot into the middle, bump set, up it goes. Ogake, touch shot. Not sure what she was thinking there. Jung-Eun Sun able to go dink. Onuki glides into position. That's Kim Nam-soon in the middle, just swats at it. Tajimi plays it over for Akumi Ogake. That was blocked by Korea, but it flies out the back end. Tied 1-all.
Well, for a little while, Sean, that point like watching water boil, but finally Ogake says, hey, enough of this, let's pound it, and she gets to the net in a hurry.
Yuka Egoshi goes long. Now some service faults starting to creep into the game of Japan. We've watched a couple of serves from them sail long in the last set.
Yeah, Gaki has a tendency to do that with that jump serve, of course.
Quick set that time. Well covered by Chung So-yeon in the backcourt. Now it'll be Jung. Ball spins over the other way. Second hit, slapped down by Japan. Bump set up from Park Soo-jung. And that went too far. Japan able to knock it down.
Well, Gaki playing a smart play that time. You saw the circle of girls around trying to chase that ball. They were looking for her to go a little bit longer. They crowded the net on her. Tried to back off, but it was too late.
Great decoying that time by Korea. Blocked, but it falls outside. Kim Nam-soon working it to perfection with Jung.
Yeah, she's going to step up now for a couple points. That seems to be the pattern in the match. A Korean girl will step up for a while, then another one, then another one.
Jung, a floater down the side, call it an ace. That ball looked like it was going out.
Yeah, it sure did. I think she was in two minds. We get to see it again here. Well, that was it. Taking it from the side again, number 6, Egoshi. Must get your body behind the ball.
She does that time. Bump set over for Sasaki. Chung So-yeon extending for that. Tallest player on the Korean squad. Pushes over once again. Sasaki still trying to find a hole. Can't do it against the Korean defense. But Jung-Eun Sun can. Check that. Koo Min Jung going corner to corner on the ball.
Oh, that was a great shot from behind the attack line. She steps up and finds that crevice right in the middle.
The player from NEC in the Japan League, Keio Hoshino, 24 years of age, 177 centimeters. Bump set. Goes the other way, and Asako Tajimi finding the twine with that ball.
Well, the inability of Sasaki to score on these big spikes of hers, that makes people like Tajimi have to come there and try and do it. And she just didn't have it that time. Catches the top part of the court and rolls.
Brutal reception of serve from the Japanese, and Korea all over it here in set number 3. We'll take the technical timeout. Japan is reeling, will step away. Korea leads it in the third set, 5-1.
I played 2 or 3 PGA Tour tournaments in a row, and it was just a good time for a week off. I was just channel surfing and happened on Marlo Thomas talking about the St. Jude Hospital.
A lifetime of tomorrows.
I just had to go and play. Support from the tournament is what makes a place like St. Jude's Hospital possible, because they're doing a lot of good work for kids, which is important to me because the St. Jude's Classic directly impacted a lot of kids. It just goes to show on the PGA Tour.
Korean team now in control of the match that seems to go back, likes the direction this is going in.
Well, they're defending very well, and Japan's inability to get anything going offensively. I think Ogake really the only one that's consistently burying the ball. The most successful teams in volleyball, if you look at throughout the world, are the ones that can hit. Sasaki just not getting it done on the offensive end.
Pushing over for Koo Min Jung, touch shot. Asako Tajimi down the side. And in spite of the fact that Japan is down by 4 points, they've almost taken away the touch game of Korea.
Yes, they have. You know, they're making Korea work for every single point, but Korea is glad to accommodate Japan in that respect because there we see a fault, looks like a net cord fault, because Japan just not able to put the power on it in the form of Sasaki to get things done at both ends. So basically, they've been reduced to a one-dimensional team this set.
That Sasaki goes inside. Great digging that time. Getting out the shovel and going to work is Korea. Naomi Eto, that was touched by the Korean blocker, so she gets the side out and will serve with Japan down by 4.
You get to see it again after about the third try. Eto able to go over the top. And maybe they ought to stick her out on that right wing, Sean, because I think Sasaki's had about 15 or 20 attempts without one kill yet.
That's going to be Sasaki. She goes right with the ball. Chung So-yeon bumps up into the middle, and Japan scrambling. Naomi Ato trying to take a ball that had earlier been blocked. But Kim Nam-soon, look at that, 2 of 2 from the back attack. Those aren't easy to do.
No, they're not, and they're very much a reaction type of shot.
Pushing it over for Sasaki down the side. Over it goes. Koo Min-jung rockets a ball. Oh, she put the chili on that one.
Oh, she sure did. You know, these Korean girls are starting to have some success away from the net in hitting that time. She's 2 or 3 steps away, still able to take it over the top. Not real good timing on the blocking patterns that time by the Japanese, as they're going to bring in a substitute for Sasaki right now.
Shitako Kumame into the game. Set goes the other way. Kumame right away goes long.
Well, measuring that shot a little bit too much. You could see her, she got into the air. It was almost like she was in slow motion, bringing her hand around.
This set in danger of slipping away from Japan. They're on the wrong end of a 7-1 count. Korea cruising here. Nice dig from Jung. Another back attack. Kim Nam-soon with a bullet going the other way.
Well, they're having a whole lot of success that time during this third set here, Sean. Kim Nam-soon that time, and she did it a couple times before. Also, number 4, Jun Yoon-soon having some success, so they're firing now.
Kazuha looks disgusted on the sidelines from the defensive effort Japan is putting up. There's Sasaki. She finally gets the side out, but look at that. 1-8 Japan now is down.
Yeah. Look at her attack margin, 5 for 37.
And that's the one-dimensional aspect we were talking about. They're going back and back to Sasaki. It's just not working.
No, it's not.
Busting through over on the left-hand side, Koo Min-jung. They may want to think about substituting Sasaki and sitting her down for a rotation.
Well, Koreans finding a lot of holes, and they're lined up behind the attack line. They're just aiming and picking their places.
Big shot, stonewalled by Korea, now up 9-1.
Great defensive series here. Look at the blocking there, number 13 for Korea. That's Kang Mi-sun.
So Korea now almost tying Japan in terms of number of blocks that drop for side outs or winners. There's Jung, swings into position. Love to see her rotate over from the middle, Jung Eun-sun.
Yeah, and she's doing a great job. And also number 9, Kim Noon-sun, really a factor in this. And there we see the numbers for the Korean girls. Slowly bringing their game together. They're digging very well. Anything that Sasaki or Agaki or any of the other ones are putting at them, they're just digging right back up. So that's the key to this game so far.
Koo Min-jung, who's been the focal point of the Korean attack, she will serve. Korea 5 points away from taking a 2-set-to-1 lead. Ogake bullies one through. Haven't heard enough from her today.
No, look through double blocking right there, getting it right in between. Koreans usually have 3 girls over there.
Spike serve handled well by Korea. Jung Eun-sun into the middle. Oh, what a player she's been today for Korea.
Well, just mixing things up wonderfully, the Korean team right now. They're matching off-speed spikes with these little dink shots, and they're totally confusing Japan at the moment.
Almost an ace there for Korea, as it is a free ball. And they take full advantage. The quick set for the captain, Kim Nam-soon.
Wow, and they're doing all this without number 15, Chang Soo-young, although she is in the game. Great save, forearm save that time by Sasaki.
Yuki Goshi comes into the game, one of the starters. Keiyo Hoshino will sit down.
Number 15, Chang Soo-young of Korea, has been basically relegated to a blocker in this set.
And that misses wide, so Korea now starting to pile up the points. Asako Tajimi missing that one on the side.
Well, I think we're going to get a timeout here. Obviously, it's something like 12-1. The coach, Kazuha, gesturing with a hand down. He's not happy with even the form of the spiking that the Japanese girls are doing, because what's happening is even though they're hitting hard, they're hitting right to the blockers and the diggers. So he's going to admonish them to try and find some spaces on the court.
But Korea, after a dismal first set defensively now, they're starting to dig much better, and they're much more comfortable receiving the attacks from Japan. They seem to be anticipating where the ball is going to go.
And mixing up the offense very well is Korea. They'll hit from behind the attack line, and they'll dink it over the top. So Japan not knowing which way to go now.
Number 2, Naomi Ado, I'd have to say she is underutilized at the moment, considering how often they're going to Miki Sasaki. Blocked again. Jung Eun-sun, not the tallest player, but she can really elevate.
Well, she catches Tajimi going over left to right there and just followed her down the line and got her hand up.
So now 13-1. Korea running away with it here in set 3. Save. They go over for Ogake. Blocked. Korea scrambles. Jung, who else, taking that ball. And then a call at the net. Thomas Blue nailing Ogake. Korea with a set point at 14-1.
Yeah, 14-1, huh? Well, tell you what, Japan's going to have to do something on their timeout. They're going to have to get over there and talk and communicate, because they're going to have to do some misdirections to have a part in this game.
There's Tajimi. Chung So-yeon pushes it back. Jung Eun-sun, a floater. Played off the net. It stays in. Kumin Jung now. Osako Tajimi, the bump. Over it goes for Ogake. Blocked. Japan, 5 women inside the attack line. No one in the backcourt. Kong Mi-sun. And a push shot there from Jung. Now it'll be Tajimi swatting at it. And it stops there. Osako Tajimi getting Japan the side out, but they're in all sorts of trouble, down by 13 points.
Yeah. What they're going to have to do now is maybe if they can just get 2 or 3 points established, reestablish some sort of momentum, Sean, for this next set, because they're out of this one.
There's Jung trying to get Korea the side out. Free ball. That stays in. Kong goes the other way, taking over the setting roles of Kong Mi-hee. That ball will fall over. Free one for the Japanese. Naomi Ado didn't do much with that. Now it's Kong. Some long rallies here. This is Ogake, and that goes off the hand of the Korean blocking.
Interestingly enough, we've had 3 or 4 of these long points, marathon points, so to speak, and Japan's won every one of them. First one we've had, this one in this set. Sort of belies a score on the scoreboard, 14-1.
Onuki late to get into position on the set.
But Chang, number 15, just having a fantastic game at the net on these blocks. They're going to take her out and get another server in there. Play some defense here for a while for a rotation. Very instrumental around that middle. That's probably the reason why Japan not able to establish anything in the middle of that court.
So Chung So-yeon showing her versatility. The attack not working for her today. She goes into a defensive role. Second set point now for the Koreans. And Kong Mi-sun cashes in, gets the job done for Korea, and they blow Japan off the court in set number 3. So Nobuchika Kazuya is seriously going to have to regroup if Japan wants to stay in it. Korea on top, 2-1. Every shot, and like you said, they're sending 3 blockers up for every attack Japan launches.
韓國呢個話快波咧就攞翻個發球權，9號咧就係隊長金南順啦，10號喺個旁邊咧就朴水晶，呢兩個老搭檔咧就打咗好多年㗎啦，第一傳唔錯，做得到戰術出嚟，仍然係高波，重屋佢嘅口塞，射線攞翻位，哎呀冇人保位啊！南韓咧鄭恩先嘅扣殺4號，咁啊日本咧雖然封到，但係中間空晒，冇人保位。係啊，呢啲波咧應該嚟講咧後邊要提佢個波喺後邊出聲。 韓國領前一分，又係高波過翻埋嚟，哎，呢次靚啊！大圓喐九尾12號，咁啊大圓喐九尾咧就喺日本隊嚟咧攞分之中係最好啦。呢個波長波啊，雖然撲水晶撲埋，真係撲啦，唔係撲水晶係撲埋風。因為大圓喐九尾咧，佢嘅騰空比較好啊，個時間停得耐啊。據文證呢個波咧一攞翻落嚟嘅時候咧，多次見麻子咧就想話起手打㗎。 可惜個波咧都係對明整啦，就已經過嚟攔佢㗎啦。韓國攞翻個權1-0，鄭恩先第一傳唔係咁好，修正球高波埋嚟，哎呀！呢個波附喺附低曳咗少少，13號嘅 姜美善咧就
呢一波打落去嘅時候玩得精心啊！
係啦
其實如果嚟講咧，啲波打得唔好咧，打喺1號位咧係比較有着數啲嘅，因為咧1號位上個波咧以前走係比較難 set 啲啊。
因為佢嗰個係準備上去補位噶嘛。據文正，據文正咧，琴日已經開始打得好㗎啦，有時今日咧更加咧見佢起親手都有咁滯。仍然咧就係1-0，白色衫嘅南韓咧，紅色衫嘅南韓啊就係領前咧就係1分㗎。第一傳唔錯啊，到位啊，高波，補位補到。哎呀，呢個波靚，左手嚟，呢好就呢度啦。姜美善咧就好過姜惠美，姜惠美右手，所以呢啲波就好難。佢咧就左手容易。呢個雖然係叉燒，但都食唔到，起翻好嘢。機會就喺日本隊度啦，嗱，慢慢嚟，慢慢組織進攻，快嘅。哎呀，南韓韌啊，打極都唔死。據文正，反而打死咗對方。
南韓呢隊波咧嘅防守比較強啲嘅，咁同埋咧個二傳手頭先武功都講過啦嚇，佢可以攻，可以去 set 波，仲可以有時去虛攻都得㗎嚇。
靈活啊！
靈活啲。
靈活啊！所以咧我都話啦，如果係講8隊波之中啦，我最欣賞南韓隊嘅防守。
最好睇啊！戰術又有啊！
戰術又有，步位又步到，好多時打波咧步到位啦，好舒服嘅，企定喺度就起到波㗎啦。呢個波咧一個又唔係大對線中線啊，雖然咧日都係撲水晶撲埋嚟啦，高點夠殺過晒頭。日本攞翻個發球權，而家係0-2啊！哎呀，好可惜，呢個波咧就係落咗網啊！1號多次見麻子，咁佢想咧個波咧喺網上面咧曲墜落去，可惜咧唔夠高啊！南韓攞翻發球權，2-0，撲水晶嘅發球，收正球過去。左咗木尾樹，好嘢！據文正咧就起翻，據文正再打輕輕一放，起翻過呢邊，再嚟啦，封到啦！
呢球波咧，全憑咧就據文正守呢個位置啊！見佢守波嘅時候咧，佢係將個身咧向前去起波㗎嚇。
咁呢個波咧就俾張小燕啊，15號嘅張小燕咧就攔到個波。張小燕攔呢個波嘅時候都係飛身側埋攔嘅，3-0，又攔到，再嚟嚇一嚇，冇啦，4下啦，係啦，掂網啊話佢。掂網啊！4-0，咁樣咧，日本都好似似乎冇乜計啊！好啦，仍然咧就係南韓嘅發球，第一傳大波唔到位。但好在咧，2號嘅江藤直美咧打得好，呢個波係唔到位嘅，飛咗出去佢唔夠位嘅，咁啊就逼得啊將個波咧就撥翻佢，攞翻個發球權，0-4，江藤直美嘅發球，第一傳好嘢快啊，據文正喺呢個起翻，左中美術扣殺冇乜用，據文正呢次攻到啦，係俾3號嘅大冠美奈子同埋6號嘅江月由加一齊攻嚟，低跑埋嚟。啱啱咧就俾3號嘅大冠美奈子咧就封到個波㗎，1-4，第一傳唔係咁好，哎呀過咗入到啲機會，佢話呢個波咧喺標誌杆出邊入去場區，即係話咧
除咗係個標誌杆以外啊。
係啦，嗱仲有一樣嘢咧，呢個球證判咧我就有啲商榷啦。如果你話俾個視線員睇咧，嗰個位置我服佢。裁判你企個位根本就睇唔到嘅，
太近啦，
太近你自己冇機會睇嘅，除非你將個人咧側歪晒身先睇得到，如果唔係就睇唔到嘅。呢啲就唔應該個球證嘅，除非好離行離合，否則呢個司線員會幫佢嘅。冇啊，即係日本隊咧呢個波咧追翻球之後咧開波落網，而家咧就係呢個波出界，5-2，咁啊第一次嘅技術性嘅暫停咧就出現咗，咁我哋又可以去廣告先。
Shriner, Korea, really a dichotomy of games for them. Tough first set, but then they made some adjustments after that first one and came out firing starting in set 2.
Yeah, we look at the kill percentages that time, Korea all the way up to 42%. Japan stagnating down at 29% right now. We would expect the opposite actually before this match. I certainly did.
So the Japanese attack stagnating here in set 4. This is Jung-eun Sun. Long shot. And Jung-eun Sun thought that Japan got the hand on him. She's not happy. But I thought it went through clean, to be frank.
I did too, yeah. I think the referee made the right decision there.
High floating serve. Quick set. Chong So-Yun now getting into the attack. She's done it all today.
Yes, she has. Now they're going to come back with the big girl on the last and that little quick set that she's so adept at, catching Sasaki flat-footed in the back part of the court.
Quick set. How about Park Soo-jung diving to save that ball? And one that sneaks inside. Off speed stop from Kim Nam-soon.
Korea just chasing down everything right now, hustling after every single ball.
There's the defensive alignment for Japan. Omura rejected at the net. Chong So-Yun saying, get it out of here.
Look at that little back set, fooling nobody. Double pump there, double block there. Chang right there.
That's Ogake from way back. She got away with it that time, but Ogake is launching these attacks from way off the net.
Yeah, that has a lot to do with being wary of number 15, Chang Soo-Young there. She's come to life these last couple sets.
And that goes long, so Korea will get it back, and they're almost halfway home at 7-2.
Yeah, real quick. Ogake, one of the leaders in this tournament in attacks, total attacks, but you look at her percentage. I think I saw the stats yesterday, something like 34 or 35%. So although she launches 40 or 50 attacks a match, how many of them really amount to anything?
And that really illustrates the lack of depth Japan has on the attack. It's Ogake, Sasaki, and really no one else.
Well, today they're trying to get Tajimi in the act, and occasionally Eto, who we mentioned was probably underused. But they can't do it with just one girl alone.
So a timeout call, Nobuchika Kazuya just seeing no life at all in this Japanese.
中42次，咁只係得29% 嘅。咁而座木咧13號咧更加只係得15% 左右嘅啫。係啊，佢呢個球員咧嚇，可以睇到佢咧好多時個二傳手升波嘅時候咧，可能個時間唔係教得咁好啊咁佢喺上邊咧等到好耐啊。嗰可能嘅騰空咧係比較好，咁但係咧佢時間如果快翻啲嘅時候咧就比較好啲啊。
咁啊，有一個紅前之家子喎，呢個係7號啊，咁點解佢唔落佢咧就奇怪啫？
就好奇怪
係啦。
好啦，我哋見到咧就8比2啊，咁啊紅色衫嘅韓國咧就係領前㗎，好嘢一個雙發遊動戰術，咁啊對方咧就係呢個朴水晶係救起咗㗎，咁啊扣殺完之後成個人踎喺度嘅就4號嘅鄭恩先啊，咁啊鄭恩先咧代替咗8號嘅鄭善偉咧打大錘嘅，佢人好矮嘅啫喎，得1.77米嘅啫，多次見麻子往前。 大判美內子後托俾呢一個多次見麻子，咁啊嗱嗱聲咧佢話我嘅，咁啊後托俾阿金南順救得靚，哎呀可惜江藤直美想話轉身嘅時候咧轉唔切啦，咁啊呢個時候咧就第2次嘅技術性暫停咧出現㗎啦，嗱的確有啲令人係估唔到啊，咁啊原因咧第一局咧就日本係以15比10咧就贏咗嘅。 咁啊！但係去到第2、3局之後咧，日本隊個攻擊率咧不斷下降啊！咁而家降到咧就30% 都唔夠。係啊，佢呢隊波咧可能俾韓國隊咧即係睇通咗佢嘅戰術嘅變化啊！好多時咧都有4個手攔去網㗎嚇，可能打啲戰術就多變化啲咧，令到韓國隊咧難估啲嘅，就會比較好啲啦嚇。 咁啊，韓國隊咧就主要嘅球員咧嚟自3支球隊嘅，一隊咧就係嘉士石油啊，咁啊喺上幾屆咧就原名就係漢南石油嘅，咁而家改咗名㗎啦。咁啊，譬如8號嘅鄭善偉啊，10號嘅朴水晶咧就係打呢個嘉士石油嘅。嗱，比數咧10比2啊，咁啊韓國咧就領前緊咧就係8分。咁啊個分派嗰度咧就係 time out 就暫停1次，咁啊下邊 SUB 嗰度咧就換人啦，換人每邊咧就換咗1個人次，咁啊大家睇得好清楚啦。係啦。 咁因為每一隊嚟講咧，每一局啊有6人次嘅換人㗎。咁啊見到呢個1號嘅咧柳賢京啊，佢代替咗15號嘅張小燕咧，就佢俾佢出去休息㗎。係一個快攻險後邊嘅2.5。哇！今次戰術咧就成功喎。係啊，佢呢個戰術咧嚟講咧，掩開咗中間個1對1嘅時候咧，應該冇問題啦嚇。因為通常1對1攔網嘅話咧，扣球手可以望住佢隻手嚟打空位㗎。 好啦，見到一個後托咧，俾阿金南順啊，咁啊自我掩護，咁啊第一次摁就假嘅，第2次再打落去落重手腕，可惜就出咗界。嗱9號嗰啲係金南順啦，咁金南順嚟講咧，佢就係最老資格嘅球員啦。咁14號嘅咧就係大川加內子，哎呀，喂，其實日本隊今日啲發球都曳喎，3次嘅扣球式開波都失誤咗㗎啦。係啊，同埋呢個1號嘅多次見麻子咧，都失咗好多球㗎咯喎。14號嘅大川，咪喺後排嘅，佢係代替咗咧。 就係6號江月遊街嘅大判美內子一個長平拉江騰直美， 其實以呢個快攻嘅高度咧，就係日本佔優㗎。嗱，譬如2號嘅江藤直美啦，好高㗎。咁啊，平均有成咧就1.86米啊，6尺1寸㗎。
你客家樂，佢好似聽到我講啊嘛，多啲變化而家嚇。
好啊，見到咧就係大半尾來一個確實式開波，今次成功啦！開去咧大斜角啊，咦應該係大圓喐九尾嚟㗎。大圓喐九尾身形唔係高㗎喎，但係佢嘅扣殺咧就成功率好勁㗎。
咩南韓叫暫停啊？唔使問啊！即係我心諗咧就最多咧10比5就要暫停啦，佢仲穩陣過我。即係10比4就已經嗌咗分啦已經。
咁啊換言之，到而家咧就兩隊都已經係冇再自己叫暫停嘅機會。咁啊技術暫停亦都用完㗎啦，即係話要係憑球員自己啦去應付場面㗎啦。
換人啦，
係啦，憑換
人啦。
有時教練咧會覺得咧有啲球咧佢係唔應該失嗰啲咧，連續失幾個咧，教練一定會叫暫停咧，停一停先，歇一歇，睇你諗清楚先再繼續個比賽啊！
咁啊記得咧就喺韓國第一站嘅比賽咧，當時咧韓國隊咧用3號嘅姜惠美用做正選撲球，都贏3比0嘅。但係而家發覺咧唔掂啦，咁嚟到呢一度咧就改咗用13號嘅姜美善嘅撲波，又係啊大圓喐九尾。好嘢！連續2個嘅直接發球咧，一個係落地得分，一個咧就係可以成功又攞分嘅。以4次發球咧就成功攞分喎。係啊！嗱，仲有佢個扣球式開波 ，1 2 3，第3下咧就係打落去㗎，咁啊好有節拍㗎。我攞個長平拉俾呢個巨文正，好嘢，咁啊順手頂起咗㗎。哎呀！呢個波國幕叉燒啦！
但係呢個波有啲可惜啊，慢咗少少。如果個波來回球嘅時候咧，俾翻高少少咧，二傳手咧有得去做翻修正啊。
咁啊頭先殺波嘅金南順咧，成功率係超過40%嘅。咁啊以佢呢啲副攻手嚟講咧，係好高嘅成功率。好啦，呢個左優又出嚟咯喎，韓仁英啊，21歲，5尺8寸高嘅。
咁入替咧就係金南順，咁啊金南順咧都27歲啦，咁又俾佢要唞唞啦要。
咪比數咧就5比10啊！咪呢一個咧佐佐木美樹啊，今日咧就係打4號位咧個表現麻麻地㗎。哎呀，觸手出界啊！係咪算係佐木13號係失誤咧？呢個位應該
其實呢個位置咧就話個中間位置咧江藤直美咧應該咧就係攔條斜線啦嚇，唔好飛埋去攔條直線，因為見到身咧擺咗去直線嗰度啊。江藤直美快攻點啊，佐木美樹吊腕打嘅，咪連續幾球都俾對方係攔到㗎啦。巨文正落重手腕，哎呀！咁啊，巨文正殺嘅波咧，韓國隊2號咧，佢就唔係話力水勁，佢係轉線。你睇到咧嚇，佢轉線啊，轉得好好㗎嚇。咁其實嘉樂啊，呢個輪次咧，其實個教練咧做得好好啊。佢換啲比較防守嘅球員落去嘅時候咧，啲波全部起晒，做翻反擊啊！
因為韓國隊後排而家都幾長㗎。哎呀，巨文正呢下咧唔夠力啊，打完成個踎喺度，哎呀太埋網虛擊，佐木飛身救到，多次見埋之後托俾呢個江藤直美，輕輕打觸手出界。其實呢個波就係想打直線嘅啫，避手㗎嚇。啊，俾佢咧都有啲咁多負碌喎。係啊，有時咧球員咧打波咧，佢有個意識啦，好強去做嘅時候咧，都唔可以講話負碌嘅嚇。咁啊，江藤直美咧用個手指尾撩下撩下，咁啊即係話反攻係打快波㗎。咁啊，其實你都唔使話做快攻先啊，先做個攔網先啊。撲水晶，咦，場邊又有個信號響起啦。嗱，呢個波快攻嚟㗎嚇，個人都未做最勁點打落去。
應該係張小燕啊，係啊，唔使問張小燕喺前面啊嘛。因
為頭先喺後排啊嘛，
係啦係啦，
出去休息啊。撲水晶，一個咧就係網球式嘅開波。唉，慘啦！日本隊呢輪突然間咧連失幾分啊，13比5，咁啊韓國領前8分。又望下教練咧，就鄭龍河有咩指示先？咪追住咧就係大圓喐九未開喎啊！佐木美樹動作就大啦。咁啊呢下咧就
打落網桿繩彈出去㗎，南韓得分㗎呢下。
係啊，果然係啊。
得分㗎。
第一裁判咧就發覺打落網桿繩係落網嘅。
係打落網桿繩彈到出邊界，就唔係封到出界嘅。
咁啊俾翻南韓，咁啊即係話南韓攞到分咧就可以贏到呢一個比賽㗎啦，可以得到第3名，14比5，鬧網出嚟，哎呀過網佢仲諗住升啊！失誤喎，咁啊結果韓國隊第3局呢15比4啊，咁啊大比數咧就係贏咗呢個第4局，咁啊總成績3比1咧就係反超前，咁啊擊敗咗日本嘅。咁啊換言之就韓國隊取得咗神戶呢個總決賽啊嘅季軍位置嘅話，
係啦，咁啊日本你講我哋賽前預測都係㗎啦，日本隊咧就憑咗就係主場之利有得入決賽啫，但係都係陪太子讀書㗎啦。
係啊，佢其實個都達到目標啦嚇，即係嗰個波咧係組織咗唔係咁耐啊，3個月啊，咁佢打發揮咧都唔錯㗎啦。
嗱啱有樣好有禮貌。